In this video, we are going to look at teaching strategies. In particular, we'll focus on addressing mistakes. Before we can look at this teaching strategy, do not forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel and follow us on Facebook page if you have not done so. If this video will be beneficial, like the video, comment on the video, and indeed, share the video. In this presentation, we are going to answer two questions. The first one, what is involved in this teaching strategy? The second one, what are the advantages of using this teaching strategy? So let's see how these two questions will be answered. Have you ever accidentally spelled a word wrongly? Or repeated the same word when you are writing on the board? How did your students react? The reaction they gave you indicate that learners, yes, students, love addressing mistakes. The reaction you got gives us an idea that this can be used as a teaching strategy. This takes us to our first question. How can we use addressing mistakes as a teaching strategy? We are going to learn the steps that we need to take when we are teaching using addressing mistakes by looking at the example that we have here. The first thing that you need to do is you need to teach the new skill correctly. So in the example that we have, the skill that the teacher wants to impart in learners is addition. So the new skill is addition, in that is showing the learners that when you add 1 and 2, you should get 3. So the first step is done. That is identifying the new skill and presenting it in a correct way. After you present the new skill in a correct way, look at how that skill can be presented in a wrong way. That is, you provide the mistake. You give an example of the mistake that can be generated. We have this example where you say 2 plus 3 is equal to 6. Now, you are imparting the skill of learners identifying mistakes. So you look at, can the learners be able to identify what is the mistake here? Help them to see the mistake. So you can ask them, what can be done maybe to the first number for this question to be correct? What can be done to the second number for this statement to be correct? What can be done to the third number for this question to be correct? You are helping them to see that this has a mistake and make them correct that mistake. If you do so, you have managed to teach using this approach. At this point, you can see that this approach has good results. That is the advantages of this approach. So let's discuss what are some of the advantages of this learning strategy. The first one is it helps learners to master the concept faster. So learners will be able to know how the concept works and able to identify when a mistake is made. The second advantage of using this approach is that this approach creates a classroom atmosphere where mistakes are part of the learning process. So you will realize that when a student, a pupil, or a learner makes a mistake, they will not be intimidated to be corrected because you have shown them that this is possible to happen in class. The third advantage of this approach is that it helps lower students to be less intimidated by topics they may struggle with. So what have we seen in this video? We have looked at how you can teach using addressing mistakes. We have also considered some of the advantages of teaching using this approach. We would like to state that it is not necessary for you to use this approach each and every time you are teaching. If you found this video very beneficial, do not forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel and follow us on Facebook. Until we meet next time, it is bye-bye.